In this video, I'm going to teach you how to start a new YouTube channel in 2025. I'm Nate Woodbury. I'm the producer, creator, or owner of over 60 different YouTube channels. And I'm launching this brand new YouTube channel to teach you the right way to do it. On 90% of my channels, we did it the right way, and we've had some amazing success. But on 10% of the channels, we made some huge mistakes. So on this channel, there's going to be a lot of what not to do and how to do it the right way. And in this video, I'm going to teach you the right way to start a brand new YouTube channel. Let's dive right in. We're going to cover several things in this episode. First, I'm going to technically show you how to go in and create a brand new YouTube channel. I'm going to show you how to customize your YouTube channel and give you some recommendations so you can start on the right foot. We're going to go through all the default settings that you want to have in place so that you make sure that when you upload a video or you're launching a video, that videos have the right settings so that you'll be set up for success. And we're going to talk about some activity that's really important that you do on your channel before you start uploading content to it. Okay, let's get started. You probably have a Google account, or maybe you already have a YouTube account for watching videos. We want to set up a brand new channel. So here's the easiest way to get to that page. If you go to Google and you type in how to create a new YouTube channel, you want to go to this Google Help or support.google.com page. So when you click on that, there's a lot of information here. If you scroll down, if you can click on this, go to your channel list. Now I'm gonna have to blur out a lot of what you see on the screen here. So you're gonna come right here and click on create a channel. Now you need to give the channel a name and a handle. Now know that the name can be changed in the future. You just can't change it every single day. There needs some time. YouTube wants to prevent fraudulent accounts. But you can actually name the channel whatever you want. Now the handle, the @name, that's going to be something that's unique to your channel. That can also be changed in the future, but that can be changed less often. The handle isn't actually that important. At least in the last 10 years that I've been producing channels, we never really use the handle. So just make it sound nice, but don't really stress too much about the handle. I will be making other videos talking about the naming of your channel, and I highly recommend that the channel be your name. Don't have it be a business, don't have it sound too corporate. So I have another channel and I'll talk about the failure of that channel. It's called Nate Woodbury. That's one of the 10%. My name is Nate Woodbury and I've named this channel Nate the Producer. So go ahead and choose the name of your channel, create a quick handle and hit create channel. So now I want to show you an established channel. This is a channel that I've been producing for about 2 years. This is Jason Schroeder. Once your channel is created, you'll be able to click this link, customize channel. So if you click on that, let me show you what's there. It asks you for a banner image and it tells you the dimensions right here, 2048 by 1152. You can create a banner in Canva. In fact, if you go to Canva and you type in YouTube banner, it will give you some suggestions. It'll give you templates that you can start with. The great thing is you can update and improve the channel banner over time. So even if you start with something basic and then improve it as you learn better and better banner strategy, I highly recommend doing that. Now what's interesting about this banner, you'll notice that the dimensions are different than the dimensions that YouTube is asking for here. You'll want to pay attention to that or adjust it or whatever you choose. Now the main part of the banner that's going to be seen is the part that you see here between these two orange lines. But YouTube wants you to upload something bigger depending on different devices, whether it's the iPhone or a tablet, whether it's a laptop or large screen. You upload one image that will kind of cover all of these devices and YouTube will automatically crop it or adjust it to make it fit that device. Next, you got to upload your channel icon, or here it's just calling it a picture. So I recommend a close-up shot of your face. If you can see the whites of your eyes, that's good. Here is where you can adjust the name of your channel, but as you can see here, you can change your name twice in 14 days. There's just restrictions on that for good reason. And here's some more information you could read about the handle and choosing that. Okay, here's a channel description. And this is a basic description that Jason has here. I'd recommend that we add a few more things, but the goal is you really want to speak to your subscriber. So while you might be tempted to say, hey, this is who I am, this is the type of content I create, if you can kind of tweak that a little bit to focus on the viewer, you want to phrase it in a way that lets them know that this is the right place for them. If your target audience finds your channel and they read your description, you want them to feel like, yeah, I'm in the right place. I found the right channel. All right, as we scroll down here, you'll see channel URL. This is what YouTube provides to you. You can copy it here. Now, links. A lot of people get this wrong, but right here we've done it right. A lot of people will put in here links to other social sites like Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram or Twitter. Don't do that. You don't want people to leave YouTube and go to another social site because YouTube will penalize you for that. So why YouTube builds in this feature, I don't know. But if they are going to leave YouTube, you want them to go to a place that you control 100%. Your website, your specific landing pages, okay? Those are the links that you want to put here, and that's it. You can put your contact information here, an email address if you want people to be able to reach out to you, and you can set up a watermark if you want a watermark to appear on your videos. So how we got here is we were looking at the home page of the YouTube channel and we clicked on Customize Channel. You'll notice now that we are in the Creator Studio and it just took us right to this Customization tab. So if you're ever in the Customization tab, you can come back to it right here. We're now going to go down to settings, and that opens up in a pop-up, and we're going to look at all of these settings here. The main one I want to focus on is upload defaults, but we'll go through all of these. Okay, so the only thing it has us answer here is what's your default currency. Okay, if you go to channel, it's going to ask you your country and if there are some main keywords that relate to your channel. You can go into advanced settings. Now this is actually an important one right here. Do you want to set your channel as made for kids? A lot of people get this confused because I myself, I'm a family man. All of my content would be family friendly. If a child walked into the room, there's no risk. They're not going to be offended. They're not going to hear things that children shouldn't hear. But my channel is not made for kids. Made for kids means under 13. And there's specific laws and rules and regulations about content that is geared for kids under the age of 13. And so the only reason that you would want to check yes right here is if your content is aimed at children under 13. Many of you watching this video are probably not making your content for children, so go ahead and check no right there. Now there's information here that you can actually link your Google Ads account right there. I like turning this on. Don't show potentially inappropriate words in the captions, because sometimes the automatic captions that appear, sometimes there's mistakes made, and this can prevent swear words from appearing there when you don't intend them to be. There's some more things here about advertisements, and if you want viewers to clip your content, you get credit if they do that, so you can read more details about that, but I have it checked right here. And then feature eligibility, there are some cool features that YouTube provides. YouTube really gives us an amazing platform here. And you see that all of these are enabled. Well, you've got to go through and just do some verification with YouTube before those features will be enabled. So go through each one, just verify with phone numbers and things like that to prove that you are who you say you are, and these features will be enabled for you. Okay, let's go over to upload defaults. I actually recommend leaving the title and the description blank. Now, we do have a very specific structure that we follow. We do have a description template, and we use a Google Doc for that, and we'll copy and paste it, but we're modifying it every time. And the reason that I recommend leaving it blank is you don't want to accidentally think, oh, I think we already did the description. We've already got a description there, but it's your template, right? Whenever we set up a new video, we want to customize the title, of course. We want to customize the very top parts of the description that describe the video so that we know that it's unique to the video. But that's my recommendation, is just to leave these blank. You can check out these question marks here and see if you have a different strategy there. Visibility. Now, never have this set to public as your default. Never. There's some misunderstandings out here on YouTube about unlisted. Unlisted is not going public. Unlisted means you can share the link with a few people, and the people that have that exact link can watch it, but it's not launched yet. That video hasn't been made live to the public, and only when it goes public. Let's say it's been unlisted for 2 months, and then it goes live to the public. That start date is on the day that you launch it live to the public. So if you have a default to upload it as either private, which only people who have login access can view, or unlisted, only people who have the link can view, that is great. The risk is if you upload a video and it goes to public, and then you realize, oh, that's not meant for the public yet, I'm not going to launch it for 2 weeks. You then take it back to private or unlisted, and then 2 weeks later, you make it live. The launch date would have been the first time it went public, and now you've have 2 weeks of history without any views, it's just going to confuse people and it's going to mess up things. So make sure that you set the default visibility to private or unlisted. You can set some default tags in here. You can see that Jason, because of his construction consulting business, he's got some of those keywords in there that are kind of his defaults, but we do customize these for every single episode. Now, if you come to advanced settings, you can set the language and captions, basically just set the defaults. And he doesn't have this one set to English. So let me find English here, USA, and I'll just put this: the content is never aired on television in the US. Now, regarding comments, I do recommend turning this on, and you can decide on if you have a moderator or how that moderation works. And I do recommend checking this box, show how many viewers like the video. YouTube used to show how many likes and how many dislikes, but that was causing a lot of emotional distress apparently, so they just got rid of the dislikes. People can still dislike it, but they don't publish that number, but you're giving them permission here to show the number of how many people like the video. When you come over here to monetization and you've got a brand new channel, you won't have access to these features yet. You have to qualify for the partner program, but as soon as you qualify for the partner program, I would turn ads on. Right now, let's go to add categories. So add categories is something that's going to apply to you down the road. Now, permissions is where you can give different team members, different people access to your channel without having to use your username and password. They can use their own YouTube logins, but you're giving them permission. So because I produce over 60 different YouTube channels, I have to switch back and forth between a lot of those regularly, and I don't have to remember my passwords. I have to log into YouTube one time, and then I can switch accounts and just hop between them. So all the different channels that I own, that I created, they're all tied to the one login. And then different clients of mine, when they want to give me access to their channel, they come in here to permissions and they give me permission to log into their channel too. Now let's come in here to community. There's some things that we do have set up and some things that we don't. At the top here, you'll see that you can manage moderators. There's a lot of spam that can come through on YouTube, and so you can block users. Go ahead and read through these and decide what features you want to turn on and off. This is really just according to your preference. Some of the channels, we have a lot of spam with foul language and vulgarity, and so you can actually block specific words here. And yeah, you've got to type out swear words and stuff like that, but once you type them in here, those words are blocked. So if anybody uses those words in their comments, their comment will be blocked. And also, if people are posting links, which is pretty common, I'm actually going to check that box so that if people share a link inside of the YouTube video, that comment will be blocked. Now let's come over here to defaults. This is actually a repetition, but I guess it's just summarizing it, but there's an option here, hold potentially inappropriate chat messages. So I'm going to check that, because if there's something that YouTube thinks, this might be a spam comment or it might be inappropriate, we're going to hold that so you can review it before it goes live to the public. And last one on the community section here, channel guidelines. Now this has to do with live chat, and you can give people recommendations of how they should behave if they're going to participate in live chat. So you can set those things up there. And then there's agreements. Again, the partner program is something that you have to qualify for. So Jason has a brand new channel. It's going to take you a month or 2 or 3 to be able to get to that point, but this is where those agreements will be found. Now let's talk about what to do on your channel for a few weeks before you upload anything to it. I know you're anxious to create videos and upload them to this brand new channel, but if you're patient and you give it a few weeks, you can do some things to really start your channel in the right direction before you upload anything. Now, what you don't want to do is, while you're logged in to this new channel, you don't want to just go to YouTube and start watching your typical favorite content. You want to do that from whatever account you've logged in to do that before. On this new channel, you want to do some searches about the content you're going to be creating. So if you're making how-to content about parenting, well then search for some parenting topics and look for some channels that are medium to small in size that you can watch, that you can like, that you can subscribe to, and over the next few weeks, start focusing on that type of content only while you're logged into your brand new channel. So after you've had some activity, then go ahead and go back to the YouTube home screen, then go to switch account and switch back to the YouTube account that you typically use to watch other content. So if you're subscribed to Mr. Beast or other vlogs or whatever channels you like to watch those while you're signed into another channel. And then periodically come back. So tomorrow and a couple days after that, log back in, switch to this brand new channel, and search for the channels that relate to the type of content that you're going to be creating here. After a few weeks of doing this, your channel will be warmed up and it'll be ready for you to post your first video. The next video that I'm going to upload on this channel is all about the upload and uploading your first video. In fact, I'm going to teach you how to upload a video in a specific way to get more views. So if that video is linked here, that means I've launched it already. Otherwise, subscribe and be back in a few days to watch that video.